Hey, what's happening, everybody? I hope you all are having a good day. If you're able to, if not, I hope it gets better and peace be upon all of you, whoever you are. As long as you're peaceful. If you're violent, I hope you do not prosper hurting others. You can fuck off. I just found a couple of people. I shared them in my community page. They was giving off a good message. One of them's a young lady, African American lady. I don't know. It's something about like these labels, African American, European. It's starting to feel dumb. I grew up watching Star Wars and Star Trek, and when I was able to, because I was in the church, and so usually just Mr. Rogers and Sesame Street. But when I did get to see Star Wars and stuff, I guess I never had a chance to see racism like in full effect the way I did as I got grown, because I was very protected in the church, and when we lived in Chicago, I was around black people. And then when I grew up in the town that I grew up in, it wasn't like like the stuff I see on social media. I think is entertainment, and I'm not being funny. Like, if you're from this place, you from the 90s and 80s, if you know, it was like, I'm just being honest, the white people I was around was either into metal, hip hop, or rock and roll, and none of those three genres, like the Police, none of them was bootlickers. And most people that were bootlickers were like, I don't even want to say police, because real talk, they be protecting us, man. And no, it's a lot of messed up police, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm saying like extreme, like militant, the buzz cut dad that always get out there and take out the trash, which those are good. I'm just saying, if you're from this country, you know what I'm talking about. And to this day and age, like, everybody's coming out with open racism and shit. But anyways, the point of this video, I want to talk about respect, because me being me in the situation I just had, I was finna get on here and be like, y'all women need to start respecting me. Y'all know me, I wasn't finna say that, but my girl, I'm in a situation where I'm paying the mortgage, and me and my girl been together like 11 years. And no matter what I do for her, no matter what I pay, no matter, like, she'd be nice when I threaten to leave and start acting up. But like, when we get comfortable, she start getting vile. Like, her daughters, sometimes her daughters get into it and they be hollering and screaming, and it just be family drama and it be crazy shit going on. One of her daughters be saying some real messed up stuff about other dudes in the family. Whenever she get mad, she just be and I just don't know how to deal with that shit sometimes, man. I just seen a couple of videos, and one of them was talking about Dana White was disrespecting mental health, and he low-key, he said, and he tried to correct it, he said, when you bitch and complain and act like that, it's not attractive to other men, especially women. He threw women in there because he knew he just basically said that. I was like, bruh, did you just say attractive to other men? But if that's what you into, you know what I'm saying? That's not what this is. But y'all shouldn't take mental health advice from Dana White. The dude beat his wife up. I don't. That dude is funny as fuck. And you know what's crazy? Dudes like him, he was around all them bodybuilding ass men and all them big ass dudes, but he chose to fight his wife. Okay, so that's... But anyways, I just got into a situation where her daughter was calling and they was... Because first of all, I'm going to give y'all a rundown of my day and why I say respect and why this isn't going to just be men, because I've seen one too many women get disrespected. And I know sometimes when we deal with something, it's easier to just go like, if I'm a woman, it's usually all men, or if I'm a man, all women, or, the whole white, black thing, this country, that country, blah, blah, blah. But as much as we talk about women not taking accountability, a lot of us seem to mix into groups once we get mad or something. None of us seem to know how to stand tall and be alone. And I'm sorry for what I just did. I mean, a lot of people stand alone, blah, blah, blah. But understand my message. When I say certain things, I'm talking about like the mass mainstream society and media. A lot of people seem to become comfortable in hive sheep minds or whatever. And so respect. I'm sitting there, when I say respect, sometimes people think here's a good one. People think because they don't scream and holler and yell, they think because they say things a certain way that they're not disrespectful and or miserable. Like, it don't matter if you're not yelling or screaming, man. I mean, it does, because don't nobody want to be hollered at and threatened. But at the same time, I'll give you an example like Chud the Builder, who was going around to African Americans asking them, are they chimping out, and calling them the N-word, calling them niggers. The word exists. That's another thing I don't like. They do all these things. We do all these things, and then when we get on cameras or when we, bad. It's like, I don't know how other countries do, but in this country, I was just talking to a coworker about this. They really make it look pretty. Like, it's just like this perfect God, Coca-Cola, McDonald's. I don't even know. But like, a lot of people are darker than they appear. And that has nothing to do with skin color. Respect. So I was telling my girl, I said, man, you should cut your daughter off for a while. She's acting really psycho. And she's strict with me and my kids. When it comes to my daughter, oh, you baby her. Oh, you this and that. I mean, just runs her mouth, unaware, just doing it. Run. Soon as her daughters come out saying some crazy shit or screaming or hollering or acting a nut. And y'all wouldn't believe it. So you probably would, but as soon as I say, hey, you should cut that off. Hey, you shouldn't be hollering on the phone with her. Hey, you should. It's just, I do. What do you think I do? Whatever. Like a little big ass fucking 47-year-old little baby, a child. What do? Me being a man, babe, I'm not attacking you. Babe, I'm not coddling her, babe, until I fucking explode. Start slamming doors and shit. Then to break the front door to get the fuck out the house and start looking for a place, right? Why did I get to that point? Okay, I'm going to give you a rundown of my day. I work in a nursing home in a legacy Alzheimer's unit, right? Some of you might know what that is, some of you might not. Essentially, I work with people who don't know nothing around them a lot of times and will beat your fucking ass if they are heavy enough. And dead weight if you have to lift them and stuff. So, I do this all night, cleaning up vomit, blood. Yes, I'm a CNA, so I clean up all bodily fluids, taking care of them, wiping their butts, flipping them, tossing them, putting ointments in the middle of their butt, all kind of stuff. Constantly, 15-minute checks, hourly checks, just constant. Cleaning stuff, cleaning toilets, taking care of people. I'm going to make a statement. Most people from a certain era in this country were raised a certain way. Now I am wiping their behinds. You can imagine what's said to me sometimes. You better not get upset. You better not get angry. Men don't need mental health, Dana White. You just soak it all up like SpongeBob. Right? I get home. The stepdaughters are screaming at the fucking top of their lungs on the phone with each other. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to do this. You're a fool. You're man's of this. You're man's of that. He did this to the girl. I mean, just, what the fuck? So I come out, hey, 1 sec. You know, then they continue on. Then the girl gets off early, 4 or 5 hours early. I pay the bills, though, so who cares? I'm going to come fix the situation. I give my 2 cents, hey, very calmly. Y'all shouldn't be arguing, hollering like that. We live next door to a state police. Woo. And I get talked to like a fucking dumbass kid. You think this is secular? People do this shit all the time, especially when they have the power to. If you rely on somebody, they might treat you like trash. And that's why I think it's a good idea to be self-aware and have individualism. Many times I get mad in the past and tell myself, I'm going to go get my house. But honestly, lately, I'm not doing that shit. I'm finna just look for apartments on the low. And I'm paying $13.50 in the mortgage alone a month. That's including taxes, the actual mortgage, and the homeowner's insurance. 30 years. She's paying the electric and the water. And her car payment. You think that's all I'm paying? Am I saying this to say, oh, I pay your bills so you... No, do what you're going to do in life. But that's what I'm talking about. People feel so entitled and egotistical that you can take care of all of their needs. And they will still attack you because... That's why. I don't have an explanation. This is why. They'll attack you because of this. So I'm already raging. I go down the street, calm down, drive 30. There's kids around here. Okay. People blocking me and honking and acting nut. Okay. Calm down. Somebody behind me, honk, 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 just told me to slow down. I'm doing a speed limit and now they're behind me honking. Get to the gas station. This lady is in the middle of the fucking exit. I'm pulling in all the way to the fucking right. She honk, honk, honk. So I pull over on the curb a little bit. She got that. I opened my door and I said, bitch, come on in, motherfucker. And she sped the fuck off. Do I want to act like this? Do I want to be an angry motherfucker? No. And I'm working on it. This is why I make videos like this. Y'all see me make videos crying. You'll see me making videos distraught, hurt, waking up out of night terrors looking crazy. And sometimes you'll see me angrier than God's wrath itself, because I'm a human. And I'm showing you how I deal with these emotions. I shouldn't have peeled off at first to get to the gas station, but I came to as soon as I could, and I slowed down. I shouldn't have did all that shit, roll my window down, I was about to open the car door for that lady. But even if I did, what? I would have just got back in the fucking car and looked like an idiot anyway. What if she had a gun? Because she's one of these afraid-ass motherfucking European Caucasians. That's the same thing the Jews are right now. Stop asking what their race is. Right? So, I'm showing you guys, did I just start saying and all why? No. I'm upset. I know everybody gets upset. We all have our problems. I'm finna finish smoking this fucking cigarette, right? Because I sleep from maybe 12 to 4, because when she gets home at 2, she wants me up and just to communicate, talk, and build shit. Right? I'm gonna go to work at fucking 10 p.m. Wipe ass and lift people and get beat the fuck up and punched in my face and all this other shit and called the worst of names. And then when I get home, I get to do it all the fuck over again. And then when I'm lucky, I get to call my mom, and if she's not in a pissy mood or something, I get to see my kids. I can see them. But, you know, working thirds and this and that and this and that. Is this my kid's fault? No. See? Accountability. I'm sorry. So I'm probably going to cry for a little bit. I'm going to tell myself nice words and poems. And I'm going to sit in here and stare at the fucking wall while they all act a fucking psycho. And in the off chance, I'll get to hear blacker in a couple of my ads. Ads now. Laura Loomer's talking about blacks. PragerU talking about slavery not being that bad. But I won't end it. I'm not that crazy. And is that crazy? What the fuck do people have to deal with on this planet? What I'm telling you all is, I'm giving you all my journey and I am strong. Perhaps I give you strength. Perhaps you dance all day long for some white people, and at the end of the day, they treat you like a black monk and nigger. Perhaps you dance all day long for the gays, and at the end of the day, they spread lies about you and call you names and talk about you because you're a Christian. Perhaps you spend all fucking day advocating for these goddamn straights that all they fucking do is sex everywhere. But then at the end of the day, when you're winding down, you got to hear about how gays are trying to transform their already gay children. Americans are the gays. They backbucked. Europeans had gay parades. What's the word when you hate yourself? But you see, this one guy said something about why they hate blacks so much. They're endowed with black masculinity and manhood, the peen. I don't understand it. I don't. If I do understand it, will I become as crazy? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to drink my little fountain, and I'm going to do what I do, and then go to work, and then do this some more. All you women that go to fucking work and do all this shit and take care of the kids, and you come home, and your man says, I tried to find a job today, babe. I tried to do this and that today, babe. What time is dinner, babe? Babe, can I get $40? All you men all you, even if you don't work as a woman, that had to get beat up every day. You gotta hear a funky, stinking piece of shit. They ain't got no common sense or logic, but you gotta follow behind them or whatever. Perhaps you a man, right? And this is the generation where women make a lot of money. So she acted crazy, talking to you crazy, trying to keep your kids from you, putting you on child support, acting a nut, visitation. Perhaps you're a good husband that do the right thing every fucking day because they love saying women do the right thing all the time. Women. And every time you talk to her, she disrespects you. She don't like nothing you're into. You can't do shit. Every time you try to have some peace and quiet, she ruins it because why not? I'm sorry. I am thankful for life, but I hate these motherfuckers sometimes. So, woe is me. And if your woe isn't to you, I hope the good Lord Sky Daddy can help you too.